And just like that, we're on part two. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is still Saturday. Nope, no, today's Sunday. It's already 12:45 a.m. Boy, today's Sunday, January the 17th, 2021, and it's currently 12:45 a.m. Brothers and sisters, we are going to witness N8. So we have to be very careful because people will take this and they will say we're trying to give medical information. None of this garbage. We're not doing this, man. So let's watch this and then I'll let you judge in the spirit.
Spoke with Scott's family about what they're calling a failure in the vaccine rollout system.
It's an incredible figure. Big man, big heart, wonderful human being.
This is how Susie Scott describes her husband of 23 years, Bruce Scott. Scott was a former Jacksonville police officer.
Yes, so as you can see here, brothers, and those people, again, a lot of people are saying this is mark of the beast. It's not. Peace be with you. There'll be no Jacob's trouble, okay? This is one of those born blue. You don't know what these guys did back in the 60s or 70s. You don't know what that guy did to our people. Okay, so the Most High has judgment upon him, and don't listen to those people, okay, that trying to tell you this is the mark of the beast. No, it's a failure. Okay, it's just a failure. Those people know the Most High put these things upon them, and they're trying to come up with some remedy, which failed greatly. And then this dude, and he made transition while waiting on this. They didn't force him. They didn't force this thing upon him. Okay? They didn't force this thing upon him. He was waiting for it. Then he died.
Owner of Scott Alarm, a husband, father, grandfather, and held many other titles in his family and community. He died last Friday due to COVID-19 after he started showing symptoms 5 days earlier.
So, and again, you still have people right now, okay, in our own community saying this thing isn't real. And they're just trying to make the mark of the beast. They're just trying to bring the new world order. Now, be careful. If you believe that, that's your thing. Over here, we give the Most High all praises and all credit. Okay, so now this dude was waiting on this. 5 days later, he's gone.
This disease was determined to kill him. They gave him every treatment that there is out there, and nothing slowed it down, nothing stopped it.
He went to the emergency room on Sunday. They took a picture of his lung and felt that he was okay to convalesce and return.
So yeah, in case you don't see it, in case you do not see what she just did here, she could have choose anywhere to make this video, but she chooses to make it in this specific spot so you can see, hey, I'm living large, look at my house there, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And by Tuesday, when he went back to the hospital, it ravaged him. And to not be able to be there during that, and to know that his family loved him, and to be able to hold his hand was excruciating, really.
We had to say our goodbyes by Zoom.
Sorrow for much need, a lot of sorrow, because the Most High is showing them that they are going to die and you're not going to be there to say bye to your loved one. All those sentimental bull, you can't pull them here. Okay, so this man died because he was waiting on the but it happened. Brothers and sisters, be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble, man. Those people are the one going through this, man. Okay, you mean to tell me those two or those three are Jacobs? That's a typical look of a Jacobite. That's a typical looks of an Israelite. No, hell no, man.
That's very hard. That's very, very hard.
Scott was diagnosed with dementia a few years ago, and as his condition progressed, he was placed at Harbor Chase of Mandarin, an assisted living facility in Jacksonville, last October. He was set to receive the coronavirus vaccine in less than 2 weeks, on January 23rd.
I have seen friends and family members vaccinated. The people that are the most vulnerable in these facilities were promised to be vaccinated, and they're still waiting.
That is because, really, they don't care about this dude. Probably he didn't got enough money to buy it. And the people that had the money, they bought it, and then they get vaccinated. Now, you see, this is when the Gentiles were enjoying the blessing. They were laughing, enjoying this place, act like everything is doing all right and stuff. And then, bam, war was there. And again, like we said, brothers, listen, this thing will not stop. It can't be stopped. It won't stop. Okay, this video, I'm on part 2. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, part 2 is not gonna have any of this name in it, because if if they see that, the computer or the AI will pick it up, and then they will flag me for a week. If they do, brothers, I will be on my other channels. Okay, my backup channels. All right, let's do this.
They're still waiting, and my husband was not vaccinated and is now gone. And that's a failure in the system.
Okay, all right, it's a failure. We know that your thing is failing, and then you are supposed to jab 20 million of you people, and then now this happened. Let us see. Organization, not if the scientist has anything to politics.
Outside of the push to distribute COVID-19 vaccines, some people are still fighting the symptoms weeks, even months after having the virus.
See, when we tell those people this issue is serious and it will not go away, just like that some scumbag, it will go away, it will go away. After a week or two, it will go away. Oh, hell no, it's not. This thing gonna stay here forever and ever until Father say enough.
I was not at a point in my life before COVID where I would literally have to stop and catch my breath while I was doing things. And now I find myself doing that.
They're called COVID-19 long haulers, and area hospitals have programs designed to help. News4Jax reporter Marilyn Parker joining us live from Baptist Health after speaking with patients and physicians there. Marilyn?
Yes, and I'm told the need for post-COVID-19 clinics is growing. Patients here at Baptist can rely on their primary care physicians or other specialists to get the help that they need. All of this while the care and management is being investigated. Even after a near-deadly fight with COVID-19,
Even the doctors told me they didn't think I was going to make it.
Danielle Register and many like her aren't out of the woods yet. She's a COVID-19 long hauler, a person who's had the virus tested negative but still has symptoms.
I have no idea what that means. I thought when that thing is gone, it is completely gone, and then it's good. You're good to go. But somehow, brothers, those people are the long haulers. That means they're gonna have these symptoms for a while now. Okay, all right.
Their life. I think a little bit more emphasis needs to be put on that,
Including everyone doing their part to slow the spread of the virus.
You can't. Okay, they can't slow this thing down, man. It can't be done. It can't be. Only the Father can slow it down. Okay, all right. Boy, all right, then let's move in.
From a patient during a
this dude.
A well-known Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, Dr. Payman Simone, has died from COVID-19, reportedly after catching the virus from a patient during a lip enhancement procedure. Now questions are being asked, should plastic surgery be allowed as LA's COVID cases skyrocket?
Yeah, whatever, man. So, you got this doctor over here, and a lot of the doctors, the one in Florida, he went into the boxing ring, took a jab in the face. He wasn't supposed to die, but he did. Okay, now you're going to stop plastic surgery? How on earth you guys going to show those beautiful women on the TV, those malnourished women? You can clearly see the plastic surgery. How on earth this dude going to walk around in drag after that plastic surgery? All right.
Dr. Simone was reportedly doing a lip procedure on a patient when the patient coughed on him. Several days later, she called the medical offices and said she had tested positive for COVID-19. That patient had reportedly not taken a COVID test prior to the procedure.
Blame, other blame.
Inside Edition interviewed Dr. Simone last May when cosmetic surgery resumed after it was put on hold in the early days of the pandemic.
See, this is a nose job right here. If you shut down this thing, man, those rich folks, they're going to come after you, man, you know. They're going to come after you. Like somebody need their nose to be fixed. That's a plastic surgeon. It's not a celebrity plastic surgeon, okay? Those people, there's a certain way they have to look. Disgraceful.
The doctor assured us he was taking extra safety measures.
Our patients get tested for the COVID virus prior to the surgery.
The doctor wore an N95 mask last May, but it's not clear what personal protective equipment he wore recently when he performed the lip enhancement that apparently led to his death.
Yeah, it happened, man. It happened. So, yeah. War is over there, man. War now, man. See, that
Hospitalizations are at an all-time high.
It's not playing.
Well, the new year is bringing new fears about the coronavirus. Right now, one American is dying from COVID about every 30 seconds.
You heard that? Every 30 seconds, somebody die. Every 30 seconds. So, if this video is 30 minutes, and we'll have at least 60 people die by the time I'm done with this video. Okay, it's only going to ramp up. It's only going to ramp up. Okay, people think this thing is a joke, is a game. No, it's not. No, it's not. This thing is real.
A new variant of the virus spreading in Britain and dozens of countries has now infected people in Colorado, California, Florida, and we learned today, New York.
It's pretty much all over. There's no way they can fight Miss Warner. She's beautiful. I love that woman.
Correct documentation that it's.
All right, let's watch this one.
Frontline workers are packing into the parking lot at Dodger Stadium. They're all waiting for their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine at LA's newest mass vaccination site.
It's awesome. I think, you know, we've been waiting for a long time. And
yeah, whatever, man. So, now because of this, brothers, I mean, those people, they have, quote unquote, the mark of the beast. They were supposed to give it to true Christian, but yet they're not giving it to you, true Christian. They are giving it to so-called frontline workers. That thing was supposed to come to you, only you Christians, true Christians, so to speak, and Israelites camp. Yet they are distributing these things to those people, which prove to you that thing is not the mark of the beast. Let's put this garbage to rest.
And working, you know, with people that are ill or that might have it, it's been kind of scary.
Jeff Lee and his family run a pharmacy, and they were quick to make their appointments to get the shot.
Made the appointment yesterday, so I think if you have the correct documentation, then it's an easy process.
The Los Angeles Fire Department is in charge of logistics for this massive undertaking.
120 vehicles are vaccinated potentially all at the same time.
David Ortiz says today 12 teams are moving from car to car to administer the shot. There's one clinician per team giving the vaccine, someone to document, and another person to assist.
We have people that are roving, also watching them for having reactions, and we have a group of paramedics on standby in case that were to happen. That has not happened yet, to my knowledge.
4,000 shots are expected to be given out today. Next week, 2 other parking lots will open up with the goal of eventually vaccinating 12,000 people per day.
Does that look like some people that are worrying about bringing Jacob's trouble? Those people are trying to get their butt out of this fire, and they can't. And they can't, brothers. Be at peace. Nothing's going to come around you, towards you. And people are saying, oh, well, no, that's just the elite. They're just warmed up. They're just warming up. Get the hell out of here, man. This is of the most...
There's a little bit of waiting, but the actual vaccination went really fast and it was painless.
Today's heat is presenting a challenge as the vaccine must be temperature controlled, but tents have been set up to help. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti is hoping the federal government will send more doses to Southern California to keep this vaccination line moving.
That means they don't have enough. They don't have enough. So most of the people that have the money, they already buy it, and a lot of them went to the white market, if you catch my drift. Hopefully they don't get me.
A woman was arrested after causing a scene at a West Boca bagel shop, all because she didn't want to wear a face mask. A police report states 62-year-old Cindy Falco de Corrado of Boynton Beach, you see there, refused to cover her face inside an Einstein Bagel on Glades Road. She allegedly shouted at customers and employees about her right to stay mask-free.
The same garbage. The same garbage. We really don't care about those people. Let those Gentiles go at each other's throats. We really do not care. Oh, all right. This thing has some music in it. Okay, so we're not going to play this thing because I'm suspecting these people, they might strike my account. So in Norway sounds alarm as 23 elderly patient dies after receiving their meal. So now it's just like those people, they just died. 23 elderly in Switzerland. Okay, is that what that is? Norway? No, not Switzerland. Norway. Right after they receive it, they kick the bucket. So yeah, that's what happened, man. You know, this thing is not working, man. It's not working. Okay. A shifty being pushed worldwide in a rapid pace should make you question it. Yeah, okay. Depopulation agenda, this so-called vaccine is untested and unsafe. And why does the company have freedom from any responsibility for that? The same garbage. The same garbage always give Gentiles credit. This is of the Father. I don't care about this, man.
The voices of some American heroes, nurses on the front lines of the coronavirus crisis that is clearly not letting up at all. The global death toll hit 2 million today. There were more than 3,900 deaths in the U.S. this week, 25% higher than any other week since the pandemic started. Southern California.
You heard that, brothers? You heard that? A 25% increase than any other week. People think when 2021 will get here, things are going to get better. Brothers, wait until these things start killing 10,000 people a day. Like non-stop. Today 10,000, tomorrow 10,000, 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 people die in one day. Wait until that, brothers. In 1 month, you got like 3 million people die here. Wait until that. Those people are going to lose their hish. And they're going to attack the so-called elite because to them, they believe they are the one that doing this. Okay, as long as they believe that, well, no matter, man. We don't care.
Started. Southern California's situation is especially dire. In ICUs in Los Angeles County are still at 0% capacity, no more room. And now the state is struggling with vaccine rollout because the healthcare system is already overwhelmed. But there is hope things could pick up. Dodger Stadium transitioning from the largest COVID testing site in the country to a massive vaccine distribution center. Our Kaylee Harting is there at Dodger Stadium with the latest. Kaylee, how might this help this big vaccine hub?
Anyway, brothers, as you can see, that thing is not being forced upon people. You don't see any military personnel forcing thing. You don't see the wards of black people are dragging out of their houses and stuff like that. Martial law, there's no water and everything. Man, you people in your prophecy, man. Oh, yeah.
Bracing for armed protests around the inauguration tonight, the state
I didn't want to do this,
lockdown.
but I'll do that.
National Guard troops were activated after the FBI warned armed protesters are preparing to act.
We have seen an explosion in threats against elected officials as well as public health officials.
Hate crimes.
See what this dude's saying? You have to read between the lines. He saw an explosion from elected officials. And what else? What?
Elected officials as well as public health officials.
Public health officials and elected officials. And then they say, a possible hate crime. That's not a hate crime. But hey, you know, those guys are saying this, so they trying to. Our people will say, "Hey, see, I told you, Big Levi, man, they are going to talk for them to come after us, man. We need to move and then we'll go somewhere, go hide." Get the hell out of here, you scary ass Negro.
Crimes expert Brian Levine fears California neo-Nazis like the Proud Boys, whom he says were involved in the violence at the U.S. Capitol, are becoming more of a threat.
Before it was kind of together in an umbrella, and now with their leader going and he's being disabled on social media, it's basically chaotic. And what I think that's going to leave is an insurgency of leaner, meaner folks who are ready for action.
He says he can no longer track many neo-Nazis on social media because they're only on the dark web, communicating in code. He worries next week's confluence of Martin Luther King Day, inauguration, and the possibility of impeachment.
See, they always choose like one of us to send a coded message like we're going to go after them. No, you're not. You didn't go after us during Capitol Day. You didn't go after us. You didn't go in the hood. There's hood in D.C. You didn't go there. If you go to the black church and you massacre them, so be it, man. Hey, go ahead. We give you the permission. Go ahead. Those people reject our Father to come upon their loin. You go over there. You give them the lesson. You're not going to come nowhere near us. You're going to destroy each other in the name of the Most High, scum.
Could spark violence.
It just keeps expanding this period of time where the President Trump's most militant and cultish supporters, not conservatives of goodwill, are going to be the most amped up.
The Department of Justice just announced 100 arrests for the U.S. Capitol violence and another 200 under investigation. Some rioters had ties to SoCal hate groups. Robert Packard, seen wearing a sweatshirt that read Camp Auschwitz, was also arrested.
See, this dude, he's doing that his stuff, you know, and then things like that, you know, and work brings freedoms and stuff like that. So, and those are the guys that's going after their own people, okay? They're going after Ish, they're going after their own people. So, you know, really, brothers, be at peace. Let those scumbag destroy each other.
To see this punk with that shirt on and his anti-Semitism requires us to have an after-action review.
Rabbi Abraham Cooper, the director with the Simon Wiesenthal Center, was horrified by what he saw.
If he meant to put a dagger through the heart of every American Jew, frankly, he succeeded.
Yeah. So it's time for you Gentiles to go at each other's throat and destroy each other, man. Okay? This is what I'm seeing here right now. This is the door of the Capitol being ravaged and breaking and smashing. Not my own, not my brother's, yours.
Rabbi Cooper is concerned by the hatred he says was blatantly displayed at the Capitol riot and fears what neo-Nazis may have planned in the days ahead.
They are driving the narrative, and it's a very unsettling time for the American people.
Of the 50 states, so far 10 have activated the National Guard. In Irvine, Stacey Butler, KCAL 9 News.
Yeah, so we'll close with that. Let me see how long this video was. Again, the reason why I don't want to make those videos too long, I don't want to make this video at all because, let me see, 25, because of the previews, the Miss Warner, okay, N8, okay, and it's because of N8. All right, so there we go. It's because of N8. All right, they'll find a way. I don't think I will even upload this thing, man, because I'm sensing that if I do, you know, they probably, I'm just going to name this video a weird name, you know, so they won't go ahead and then try to pick it up and then, you know, watch it and stuff like that and saying a bunch of bull. But yeah, that's what that is, man. All praises to the Most High. Be at peace, man. May peace be with you. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. What you're seeing here is called esau's'trouble and the Gentiles' tribulation. The curse is heavy upon those people, man. It's heavy. Nonetheless, brothers, if anything happened, if they suspended my channel for a week, this is okay, so you can I believe all my videos,
all praises to the Most High.
You can go to my any of the video, click this link right here, and it will bring you to my secondary channels, okay? And then you can subscribe right here. All right, you can subscribe, and then you can watch all the video that I have. That's my let's say close prayer. That's my secondary channels, okay? The big is with the Y. All right, so you can see I got videos in there. Okay, I got 4 videos in there. Go ahead and subscribe there. If in case something happened, we can keep up the prayer over there. All right, thank you so much for watching. Be at peace, brothers. The covenant has been restored. For those of you who do not know, I am not a teacher, an elder, or anything, or prophet. I'm nothing but the dog the Most High sent to bark at his people and telling them the good news. And the good news is Jacob's trouble is over. Be at peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble at all. This is Esau's trouble. Father is in the midst of us. The angels are here. The covenant has been restored. Just relax. Enjoy the spiritual hospital. Don't let anybody disturb you. Everything is doing all right. Everything is doing good. Everything is doing great. Give the Most High all praises. Come to him with fasting, weeping, and mourning. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. I'm out. Shalom.